Please. Then the issue of the pension scheme report has been advertised. The report has been ready. It's been advertised for some time. I don't think there's any. So, Speaker,
you are saved.
Yes. So, Mr. Speaker, with these matters having been raised by members and responded, it will be more prudent, given the times, to schedule the PURC on the day that the FM will be here, just to manage time. Because if the FM comes on a day and then we have to program again another committee of the whole on a different day to get PURC, it may burn our time. So I want to plead that we program, the day we are programming FM, we get PURC to also appear, so that it can deal with the issues that you are. Please. Then the issue of the pension scheme report has been advertised. The report has been ready. It's been advertised for some time. I don't think there's any. Even tomorrow, if Tuesday, if we have good numbers, it can be taken, debated, and adopted. Then the processes can be initiated. Speaker, solid waste again when it comes. Yes. So I'm saying, and the royalties, the war feature. I know why you heckling me. With these matters having been for next week, so we can
by adopted.
Speaker, let me seek your leave to raise a matter of urgent public importance. Speaker, yesterday, whilst we were on the floor trying to conclude business, news filtered through that one of our seasoned lawyers, the lawyer Martin Kpebu, was invited by Office of the Special Prosecutor. He presented himself willingly, and somehow he got detained. Until about after 10 p.m., he was still in detention, and he was supposed to have been granted bail, given onerous bail terms. He should produce property, landed property, and all that. And Mr. Speaker, we cannot do this at this time. We can't.
So, honorable leader.
Mr. Speaker, these are serious matters.
Honorable leader.
Mr. Speaker.
Are you coming?
Mr. Speaker, a matter of urgent public importance.
So come properly. Let me know.
I have invoked the orders.
Which orders?
Mr. Speaker,
Which
I have
orders?
invoked the orders.
Which orders?
Oh, Mr. Speaker, I have invoked the orders. Order 93. So it's no. I have invoked the orders, Mr. Speaker, and I was in full flight.
Anyway,
Speaker,
now you've mentioned 93. You can go.
Speaker, we are saying that the Office of the Special Prosecutor has abused his powers in this matter. And I will not hesitate. I will not hesitate to say that this house, we created the office. And the Office of the Special Prosecutor, if he continues to abuse his powers, then we may have to abrogate it. We may have to abrogate it. Because we cannot create such an office to handle important matters of concern to the state, and you'll be detaining citizens that you have invited willingly, they've submitted themselves willingly, and you detain them because on a certain supposed obstruction of a public officer from performing a certain duty. That is a misdemeanor.
Honorable Chief Whip.
So, Mr. Speaker, let me place this matter on record that this house, we shall be inviting him to come and brief the house the circumstances under which he will detain a citizen under such whimsical circumstances. It is untenable And yesterday, his conduct was frowned upon by the entire nation. By the entire nation. So I just have to place this matter on record for today. I thank you for the opportunity.
To come and answer why his friend, and today he's complaining because it is his friend, why his friend and the office of the special prosecutor, in his view, are weaponizing their powers. Perhaps he should extend that invitation to all the other investigative bodies that people have raised complaints about, that they are beginning to weaponize the powers of state given them. Today, because it happened to Martin Kpebu, you are making it a matter of urgent public interest. The minority leader, Osahin, has been raising this matter over and over again, that the investigative bodies are weaponizing their powers, are imposing onerous bail conditions. In fact, Mr. Speaker, in instances where you don't even expect them to detain, because you've invited a man, he has appeared, he's provided information, you know where to find him. There's no basis to detain him. They will detain you and put onerous bills, whisk you away, unknown destination. Then your lawyers, everybody looking for you. We've had clients at our firm we are chasing all over town. When you say it, because it has not happened to them, they don't complain. That's why our elders say, today, because it has happened on their side, they are complaining. So, Mr. Speaker, if we will take a leaf from the book of history, when the Preventive Detention Act was being passed, members of the CPP who were happily shouting that it was a good idea, in the end, became victims of it. If there's a practice that is untoward and it is being raised, let us look at it without partisan lenses. We on this side, if indeed they extend that invitation, I'm not sure we will object. We won't object to it. But perhaps our advice will be that all the other investigative bodies that are being weaponized, which have been complained about, which they turn a blind eye and a blind ear to, maybe, Chief Whip, you should add it so that we can do a non-partisan, diligent job in the interest of the public. Because precedents are being set, which will not be good for our democracy going forward. Mr. Speaker, those will be my words in contribution. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'm not taking any comment again. We brought statement to a close, and I am unable to take any further comment.
Are being asked to now do audit work. And the local government and rural development committee, for example, started sitting like a public accounts committee. And so you need a lot of resources to be able to do this. We cannot continue to be budgeting the way we used to do. And so this is a very important matter that we should carry on board and make sure that we support the executive to realign the projections and the provisions they have made before this House. If not, please, let's forget about real democracy or true democracy, and we should stop deceiving ourselves. Please. There are some agencies, I think, in fact, this morning I heard you people talking about one of them, that is the OSP. And if you recall, during the deliberation on the OSP, a number of us stated on the floor of this House that there's no constitutional basis. But we wanted to signal to the world that we are going to fight corruption. At the end of the day, we have seen the results. And we cannot continue to allocate that huge sums to the same office when we are not getting the results. This is one of the agencies we should be looking at. It's getting almost the same amount like the Attorney General's Department. Please, let's face the bull by the horns. and make sure that the right thing is done. And so I agree with the majority leader, and as we go through this, the Minister for Finance, I hope his representative is here. His deputy used to be around. Yes, the deputy, for the deputy, I always see him. Is a minister who comes in from time to time, but the deputy is always around. I think majority leader will take note of it and apprise them of the discussions. And I'm happy that the House agreed that there will be some other committee of the whole or closed sitting to look at some of these major things. It's very, very important that as a House, we cannot continue to be failing the good people of Ghana. If we do our work well, we'll be able to curb corruption. We'll be able to hold the executive to account for its stewardship, not only in terms of money, but in terms of the trust that the people repose in leadership. It's very, very important. In the meantime, we may have to change the wordings of our motions that we can do in-house, and then we adopt the reports. And when it comes to the appropriation bill, then you have the opportunity to debate the policies and principles and then come out with the approvals of the estimates. With this, I put the question. And the question is that those in favor of motion item 28, say aye. Aye. Those against, say no. Honorable members, the ayes have it. The motion is adopted.
In your remarks, you raised the issue of the Office of Special Prosecutor and to take some firm decision on the issue of the institution of the Office of Special Prosecutor and make sure that we take advantage and realign our constitution properly. Mr. Speaker, yesterday, office arrested and detained a legal practitioner by the name Mr. Martin Kpebu. Mr. Speaker, it is obvious that that practitioner had publicly criticized the manner in which the special prosecutor was going about performing his functions. He was invited, and I'm told that at the entrance to the office of the special prosecutor, he sought to address the media, which was objected to by the security detail at the office. And I think there was some altercation between him and the security responsible for the building that houses the special prosecutor. Subsequently, he was ordered that he should be detained. It took the intervention of most Ghanaians on social media and people calling the special prosecutor and demanding that he should release the legal practitioner. Mr. Speaker.
Majority Leader, the difficulty the House has is that this was extensively deliberated upon, led by your Majority Chief Whip. And so it will be like we are repeating what was said. For emphasis, you want it for emphasis? Well, if that's the sense of the House, I will grant him the opportunity, because I have a few things to say about this matter. But Majority Leader, they say for emphasis, you could go on. Yes.
Speaker, I support the majority leader fully in recanvassing the issues. And Speaker, he should do that with all the diligence. And we